South Africa has expelled Israel's top diplomat to the country in just the last few days. Africa's southernmost country and largest economy on the continent said that the Israeli state had kept using their social media platforms to launch insults and attacks at South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. Also, Israel was accused of bringing Israeli officials into South Africa without informing the flipping South African government in what is quoted in the Financial Times as, quote, a gross abuse of diplomatic privilege, end quote. So Israel's just like bringing officials in without going through the due process, I suppose. That's the accusation. Israel responded by going, oh yeah, well, South Africa's attacked Israel in the international arena with facts and evidence, and that really upsets us, so we expel your diplomat too. Diplomacy between these two countries is strained now, and America may potentially strain it further, in fact. Or they could just be saying certain things to appease the Israelis, and actually they don't care to put any pressure on South Africa on behalf of Israel. We'll get to that in a bit. First off, a reminder. Well, that was the news, that each country has expelled each other's most senior diplomats. They're really upset at each other. Here's the analysis, but first, tea. Oh, is there a tag on the bottom of this one? Okay, fine. Let's sort this out. Oh God. First off, a reminder that South Africa was under apartheid rule for 46 years, ending in 1994. I remember because it's 1 year before I was born. Apartheid was a two-tier system where, hang on, stay focused on the topic. Don't try to calculate how old I am. All right, my intellect is up here. Apartheid was a two-tier system where citizens were of an advantaged tier and another group of citizens were of a disadvantaged tier, hence two-tier. So when you hear two-tier system, it basically means you're treated differently based on something. In the case of South Africa, based on race. The world widely considers the abolition of apartheid in South Africa as good because treating people under vastly different laws and overall systems because of the pigmentation level of their skin, as the kids would say, is crazy work. It's giving racism. See how hip I am. See how with the times I am. Anyway, it takes one to know one. And South Africa was like, over there, what is going on in occupied Palestine? That looks like apartheid, no? We are familiar with this. Let's lodge a legal case with lots of evidence to the International Court of Justice, eh? How about that? And Israel was like, how dare you? Sorry, I have too much fun with like voices sometimes, my bad. Stay serious, Marvels. You're an analyst, right? Lots of people say you're not serious enough. South Africa, zooming out to the geopolitics, represents a problem for Israel. It's a well-respected country, by and large, in both the Western world and the global South. It's a democracy too, bonus points. It has its good and bad, like any other democracy, but generally, it's a nation that's doing well, especially, remember, on the African continent, this is the richest country. And for Israel, South Africa is contributing to a formal process, a tidy, neat, documented, evidence-backed process of diplomatically torpedoing the Israeli state. Now, for a nation like Israel, this has meant they've lost a lot of diplomatic prestige and standing to the point where the country is now so low, it's, even by some Western sources, called a pariah state. Pariah meaning outcast. Now, Leo Brent Bozell, who, no relation to Brent crude oil, who is expected to head to South Africa this month in February as the US ambassador to the country, said one of his goals is to get South Africa to withdraw its case against Israel at the ICJ, the International Court of Justice. The question is this going to be a legit mission for the US? Or is it just words to placate a friend, to take care of little easy boy, right? Okay, yes, of course. The US is, I'll make sure to give the South Africans a piece of my mind. Yeah, of course. They best be withdrawing that case. Best, you can bet top dollar on that. But are they going to actually push? Because maybe the US is just saying that to please Israel and then gets there to South Africa. The South Africans are like, are you sure? Are you really want to get us to withdraw the ICJ case? No, we are not doing it. We stand by what we stand by. And America's like, nah, it's not actually that important. It's not deep for us. We don't take seriously the case, Israel, ICJ, none of it is that deep. I do have one question though. I'm a bit thirsty. Do you have any oil? Okay, they won't. That's probably, there's probably parts of that conversation that will go like that. Other parts I have added for comedic effect. I won't be in the room that day, probably, so I don't actually know how those conversations would be. Anyway, for the unbiased news and analysis without the Western spin, I'm Mahfouz /News Baba, and I'll see you guys, my dear, respected supporters, followers, listeners, fellow analysts, fellow peeps who just want to know how the world flipping works. Please, just tell us without the spin. I'll see you guys on the next one. Keep learning and stay safe out there.
The man who allegedly shot DJ Waris was allegedly paid 7,000 rand for the hit, and he allegedly told police that DJ Waris's life was taken for just 25,000 rand. Armindo Pakula has reportedly confessed to unaliving media personality Warwick Stock, popularly known as DJ Waris. According to available information, Pakula was caught on CCTV camera with his accomplice on the day of the incident. It is believed that Pakula has now confessed freely to the unaliving after he was caught in the Primrose area at the Marathon Informal Settlement on the East Rand. He allegedly also admitted to police that he went back to the scene wearing overalls to confirm that DJ Waris was indeed not alive, as eyewitnesses had earlier claimed. He's believed to have cut his dreadlocks after hearing that the police were searching for him. Police are said to have recovered the cut dreadlocks, the hat he was wearing, and the paper bag he was carrying, which are all visible on the CCTV footage from the day of the incident. Soweto taxi boss Victor Majola is accused of being the mastermind behind the unaliving. Majola has been denied bail, while the bail application of Pakula, who is 25 years old, has been postponed to February 9th to verify his address and immigration status. So, do you think the CCTV footage evidence and alleged confession will secure conviction? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments section, and remember, barely 2 weeks after 14 scholars lost their lives in an incident involving a scholar transport vehicle and a truck in the Vaal, South Africa is once again dealt another blow. This morning, at least 11 people have lost their lives, and about 8 others were taken to hospital after an incident between a fully loaded taxi and a truck. This incident happened on the R102, also known as Wandagele Road, near Isipingo, just past the M35 off-ramp on the south of Durban. Emergency services were called to the scene shortly after 7:30 in the morning following reports. Several passengers were trapped inside the vehicles, triggering urgent rescue operations. The taxi driver remained trapped for some time as rescue teams worked to free him. The truck driver is believed to have survived. The road has been closed to allow emergency operations and investigations to continue. Authorities have not yet confirmed what led to the incident, and more information is expected as the situation develops. But what more needs to be done to prevent such incidents on South Africa's roads? And are enough safety measures in place for public transport commuters? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments.
Demonstration, what is it? We want the government to know they should stop it. We are not fighting anybody. They did not bring us to court. They arrested our chief. We are at court to get him out. But anytime we come here and go, that night they arrest our boys. Anytime we come to the court and go, they arrest our boys. Up to now, as I'm talking, most of them are facing court. Just because of that we are here. Not anything. Because of them wearing the t-shirt of Nashirida. As I'm talking now, I'm liable to be arrested because I came to the court. I don't know whether that is a crime. If your father is being arrested or your brother is being arrested, and it's being processed to court, you have no right to come. Today, you people are here, you've seen. Because we are wearing smoke, if you come, they ask you, they say, go back. Because you are a man, you are wearing smoke. Don't enter to the court room. But people are going there. We don't understand why. The chief is there. The first day we came, the judge said he did not read it. They should give him chance. Okay, we accepted. The second ruling we came, Attorney General said he wants to participate. They've given him time. Third time we came, you gave a date today. Today is sick. But anytime we come here like this, we are here in solidarity to our chief. So nobody should arrest anybody. Up to now, you arrest them, charge them, taking money before you want to bail them. Why?